Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kedington News, Kedington's online video newspaper. This is the events listing for September 2015, in case you end up watching it next year by mistake. Coming up this month, a couple of really good events, starting on Saturday the 5th with Bobstock, Kedington's free music and beer festival. Well, the music's free, the beer you do have to pay for. There will also be other drinks for the kids, and I'm told by Bob that this year we will have more food because last year you got through quite a large amount. I'm still wondering quite how you kept those really svelte figures of yours. I imagine it will be all the dancing that you were doing to the bands, and there's quite a list of bands for this year. At 1 o'clock we've got the Kids Music Bonanza, an hour of music from Kedington's younger generation, including the tiny rock tearaways Electrode. If a brass ensemble is more your style, coming up at 2:10 there'll be Tube. Quaff hit the stage at 3 o'clock. Following that, Ross will be joining Simon and Hugo from Quaff for a bit more music, and after that, Smoking Joe's band. You may remember that from the Blues Extravaganza earlier on this year. After that, vacant slot. After that, a vacant slot. In fact, if you've got a band that might fill it, have a word with Bob Della. I figure you'll have about 40 minutes there, and if you need a name for your band, vacant slot's not a bad idea. Following the vacant slot, we've got Meet Me at Dawn. It's a young and gifted rock band there. If you enjoyed last year's headliners, Beer Gut 100, lead singer Lisa Porter will be taken to the stage at 6:40 with a solo set. At 7:40, things relax with some beautiful melodic folk and a few ballads from Andy Adams. The beat will be kicking right back in again as ambient progressive house DJ Joel Stippick, also known as Callista, brings us what, as far as I can recall, is Bobstock's first ever live DJ set. That's at 8:20. At 9 o'clock, it's the Ninjas of Rock. I always thought ninjas were meant to be silent. At 10 o'clock, Bobstock 2015 unleashes its headline act, Stereo Jacks. They were a big hit last year, and if you've been following them, you'll know they've been getting even better since then. They also have a new lead singer. So, a great lineup for Bobstock 2015. That's September the 5th from 1 PM onwards. Entry is free all day. But Bobstock's not the only event in September. At Kedington Church on Saturday the 12th of September, there's the annual Kedington Horticultural Show. It's open to entries from anyone so long as the produce is grown in the parish of Kedington, or by worshippers at Kedington Church, or by members of the Kedington Garden Society. It's 10p per entry, and entries must be at Kedington Church between 9 AM and 11:15 AM. There's a long list of categories, including various kinds of fruit and veg, judged on either quality or size, flowers, pot plants. There's a culinary section, and also a children's section, including not only horticultural and the culinary, but also craft. With so many categories, you really don't want me reading them out here. But a list of categories can be obtained, along with the rules, at Kedington Newsagents. That's on the Westwood Dills Estate, or from the church. Judging happens between 11:30 and 1 PM, after which the public will be allowed in. The show ends at 3:30, and entries can be collected between 3:30 and 4 o'clock. Any items not retrieved in that time will be auctioned in an auction that starts at 4 PM, so for the right price, your dinner could be prize winning. Also, on the 12th is the Suffolk Historic Churches Bike Ride, a sponsored event where those involved try to cycle between as many of Suffolk's churches as possible in one day. So not only do you get to see many of Suffolk's beautiful churches, but you get to help keep them upright at the same time. If you wish to get involved, contact Beryl Bracken, We don't give out phone numbers on these videos, but there's a poster in the window of Kedington newsagents with her number on it. Throwing produce from the horticultural show at cyclists for the bike ride is strictly prohibited. That's it for September, although if you have any events I've missed, let me know. I'll try to get a video online for you. Equally, let me know if you've got anything coming up for me to mention in the October edition. Well, I'm sure we'll have a rundown of what happened at Bobstock and the horticultural show, and maybe even some cyclists going past quickly or something. See you shortly before October, and if you want to know when that video is coming out, go to kedingtonnews.co.uk. We'll post it there, and there's also a link from there to my Facebook, where I'll also put a link to the video, of course. Or maybe click subscribe on my YouTube channel. And if you want your friends to know what's going on in the village, don't forget to like and share this video. Well, that's it for now. I'll see you probably just before the beginning of October. Cheerio!